Yo, what is up? Welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to show you some tips and tricks inside of the new update inside of bgsi. Please do consider leaving a like and subscribing. It is completely free. Now, yeah, there is tons of stuff I want to show you, so let's get straight into this. First of all, just in case you haven't, click the codes button and then enter the code update 4, just like this. And this code will actually give you 2 infinity elixirs and 5 mythic evolved potions. So definitely make sure you redeem that. Pretty OP, to be fair. Next up, if you want to read the update blog, because this does appear when the update first comes out, but sometimes people just skip over it. All you need to do is click the settings, and then the update section is in the bottom left of the settings box, and then click that, and then at the top, update 4, and you can read all this stuff again, just in case you want to. This is useful to go through because it gives you all the changes and fixes, and basically just balance changes. Yeah, just loads of additional information for the update if you want to read that, which I do recommend, to be honest. Oh yeah, I do just want to quickly mention this because I know I'm going to forget it later on in the video. If you didn't know, at the Void now, where the black market is, this can actually sell infinity elixirs now. I know, it's really crazy, actually. Hold on, let me, I'm going to waste my Robux. Don't do this. Just wait until it refreshes for free. Let's see if I can get infinity elixir. Oh, okay. No, I didn't get lucky this time. So yeah, infinity elixirs can spawn. So it's definitely worth going to the black market every time it refreshes just to see if you can get one now. That's a recent change that they made in this update. Now, heading over to the minigame paradise, just in case you don't know, basically the board game was buffed again. Now, it's not as OP as it once was, but it's definitely better than it was because, let's be honest, the board game was basically useless after the huge nerf. Now, a few things they changed is they changed the key. So basically, it used to be only 1 key that you get, but now they actually changed it to 2, which is a nice change. Also, when you land on the infinity elixirs now, instead of 6 minutes, you actually get 10 minutes of instant infinity elixir. So yeah, that's a nice little buff there. Also, the evolved potions are slightly easier to get now. Another thing I want to mention is the fact that if you land on these rift tiles, you have a way higher chance of actually getting the rift to spawn now because, yeah, there's just more of the chances that pop up when it like spins. So that's pretty cool. Also, I'm pretty sure when you land on these green question marks, you now actually have a chance to land on a infinity elixir that will actually be added to your inventory. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So the board game is no longer useless. I know, it's amazing. Also inside this update, they did change the game egg to the chance egg. Now inside this egg, there is the new secret, which I did do a showcase about, if you didn't check my other video. And it's actually called the Royal Guard. Oh no, the Royal Guardian. Sorry, not the Royal Guard, the Royal Guardian. Actually a really cool looking pet, which is pretty cool because the previous game egg didn't have a secret. So I'm very happy that this one does actually have a secret. Just thought I'd mention that just in case there's someone that didn't know. Now, of course, make sure you're always buying from the dice merchant because, yeah, you want to get your dice, which I'm going to do right now. Also, obviously, your tickets, potions as well. Of course, I'm sure everyone knows about this glitch, but just in case you don't know, of course, this glitch does still work. Basically, head over to the roll the dice circle, and when you hit the continue button, well, when you get to the continue button, I mean, you can actually move, and then you can actually go over to whatever egg you want, click continue, and then as you're on the board, press R, and you can actually auto hatch your like pets. And you can also auto-roll your dice at the same time. This is really OP because you can get the infinity elixirs as you're basically auto-hatching. So yeah, as you can imagine, it's pretty strong, to be fair. And it's amazing how they still haven't patched that. I'm just going to assume that the devs, they must know about it by now, but they probably just don't care for some reason. I don't know. So definitely make sure you're using that glitch because, yeah, it is pretty OP. Now, another thing, with this update, they added a new mini game, which we're going to head over to right now. This is on the new island. The island... What is this? Island 4, is it? Yeah, Island 4. It's called the Hyperwave Island. Now, on this new island, they actually added a few extra stuff, which is new. They added the world rewards, which we're going to get into. And they also added this Hyper Darts new game mode. And then obviously this new egg as well, which this egg, by the way, does also have a secret. So that's pretty cool. I can't remember the name of the secret at the minute. I do believe the odds of it are like 1 in 125 million something. So that's pretty cool. Actually, I think it's called like the Neon Kitty or something. I don't know. I can't remember the name right now for some reason. Someone let me know in the comments. Anyway, with this Hyper Darts mini game, there's a few things I just want to mention. Now, obviously, make sure you go through easy, medium, hard, and then go to insane, because obviously the insane gives you the better rewards. Now, one thing I was doing in the beginning is I was like carefully doing it, as you can see. But one thing is you actually, you basically get unlimited ammo, so you can actually just spam. As you can see, like I'm basically just like rapid firing. Also, make sure that you hit these like icons that pop up. As you can see, this one, that pops them like crazy, like in a circle. There's pretty much like everything that you see, you basically just want to hit, because I don't think there's anything that can actually like damage you. Like you see these bombs here, you'd think that they are actually like a bad thing to get. You know, in like that game called Fruit Ninja, where if you hit a bomb, you sort of like die basically. But in this game, the bombs are actually good. It just blows up everything. So yeah, definitely make sure you get them, because it will speed up the game massively. And obviously, yeah, once you complete the game, you obviously get all your rewards. So that's pretty cool. Next up with the world rewards, as you can see, I've actually completed my mini game Paradise. I'm currently working on my overworld one. I've not completed that just yet. Now, the way you do this is you just need a ton of tickets, which is the currency in World 2. And you just got to go through them all. Now, I won't lie, this will get very expensive. Now, the way I did this is obviously you can just AFK here on the top island. Now, if you're going to do that, I recommend that you get your World 2 pets on, because this way you'll have your ticket multiplier. Make sure they've all got Team Up V, because this will also massively increase your ticket multiplier. Team Up V, if you didn't know, you can go to the Pet Enchanter, which is in the Void, which is in World 1. Go to the Pet Enchanter and auto enchant until you get Team Up V. Really OP enchant. Of course, also make sure you're putting on golden orbs, because it 2 times the spawn rate. Also, make sure you put on your ticket evolved as well, because this will increase your tickets by 500%. Also, if you're kind of rich infinity elixirs, you can just shove one of these on as well, because this will also double your coins. So yeah, pretty OP if you got all of that on, I won't lie. Now, usually what you can do is you can basically just run around the circle and collect loads, but there's also another way you can get tons of the tickets and coins. Now, this is kind of what I was doing, is you want to use the mystery boxes. As you can see, I've only got 83 left. That's because I was literally just spamming them when I was doing my live stream. Now, if you are going to use them, kind of the same thing, I recommend that you put on your tickets evolved, because this does help towards getting the currency when opening mystery boxes. Also, make sure you got your infinity elixir on again. And of course, pretty much just like before, make sure you've got your team, your World 2 pets on with Team Up V, because this will also increase your currency when opening mystery boxes. Also, if you're curious, yes, in the previous update, this didn't actually work, because for some reason, the mystery boxes, they gave you the coins currency from World 1. So you couldn't actually use mystery boxes in World 2 for the ticket currency for some reason. But in this update, they actually fixed it. So now you can use mystery boxes to get the ticket currency. So yeah, that's pretty cool. That's a nice little change. Recommend you spam open the mystery boxes, and yeah, you should be able to get this done pretty fast, as long as obviously you've got enough mystery boxes. Now, to be honest, the best way to get mystery boxes is definitely probably from the infinity egg, to be honest. Because if you don't know, every single time you hatch a mythic, tier 1 mythic, you get 5, tier 2 mythic, 5, tier 3 mythic, you get 10, and then this daily bounty, you get 7. And obviously, when opening the infinity egg, you get tons and tons of mythics, because it opens every egg, basically. Do keep in mind, with the infinity egg, you can hit this like world button here, and you can switch between the mini game Paradise, which is World 2, and also the overworld, which is World 1. So you can choose whichever one you like, and that will determine obviously which world you're using the infinity egg to, basically. Also, in this update, they actually added new quests, which is pretty cool. And one really interesting thing with the quests is you can actually get secrets from these now. So yeah, this is pretty insane. I did not expect them to add secrets to the quests, but yeah, I mean, let's scroll down. Let's have a look. Basically, you need to get 10 million egg hatches, which, by the way, is a lot. I can't lie. 10 million, that is no easy task. But if you do get 10 million, you actually get the Chromos secret. So yeah, definitely going to work towards this. I currently have 6.5 million, so I'm still like 3.5 million off, unfortunately, but I guess I've got something to work towards. Also, for the bubbles as well, if you blow 1 trillion bubbles, you get the Dark Lord secret. Now, I'll be honest, I don't think I'll ever be able to do this. I don't know. I mean, the eggs, I'll definitely be able to do eventually, but the bubbles one, 1 trillion bubbles, that is a lot, dude. As you can see, I'm not even 2% done, so pretty crazy, I won't lie. What you can do for the bubbles is you probably might just want to wait for the future, because obviously every update that comes out, the pets are just getting better and better and better. which means that the stats are getting better. So in like a few updates time, obviously we're going to have way better like bubble multipliers than we do now. So yeah, we'll be able to blow way more bubbles, you know what I mean? So probably don't recommend that you just AFK doing that now. Wait until the future, until we can blow like 1,000,000 bubbles per click or something. Probably what I'm going to do, to be honest, because 1 trillion bubbles, that is a lot right now. That would literally take days of just pure blowing the bubbles. It's going to be crazy. But there are actually some people that have already done it. Like, shout out to all these people on the leaderboard. They've already hit 1 trillion. So pretty crazy. Also, there's a few people on the top hatchers that have hatched over 10 million. So all these people have got the secret as well. So fair play to these guys. Now, of course, there was also another thing that was added to this update, which is actually the competitive sort of event. I believe it's called like the competitive event. So yeah, pretty much it's the same thing from season 1. Now, to be honest, I'm not really going to try too much in this event. I mean, I did kind of try hard in the first event, but we kind of made it nowhere. So kind of losing hope, to be honest. Although this one guy on my team, this Charles guy, he's doing really well. He's got 81,000 points. Let me know if you want to join my team, dude, because I think we've still got a few slots, I think. But anyway, pretty much my knowledge from the first season when I was grinding a lot, which I'm pretty sure it still applies. I think the best way, if you're just going to go AFK, is just to AFK the Infinity Egg, to be honest. I feel like that way you can get a lot of coins. Or a lot of stars, I mean. Because look, the top two, these are permanent. So every 1,250 eggs, you get 400 stars. And while you're doing this, basically, you can also just be opening these. Now, you can use your rerolls here, as you can see. And you can skip through these and you can try and get some easier challenges. Now, the ones that give the most stars are like the mythics. So obviously, don't skip this because that's a pretty easy mission to do. Get 1 mythic for 700 stars. And if you're spam opening the Infinity Egg, then you should be able to get a mythic pretty easily, to be honest. So yeah, just skip through this. Either wait until you get the mythic pet, or even this, to be honest, this hatch 5 legendaries. This also is actually pretty easy. I mean, I can probably do that instantly, to be honest. Let's see how long that takes to get 5 legendaries, dude. I've already gotten 1 so far. Also, in my server, we did just get a feeling lucky chest, which is pretty cool. So they still spawned in, just in case you're curious. I don't know if it was buffed, though. I don't think so. I feel like they're still kind of bad at the moment because they were nerfed pretty hard at one point. I won't lie. Okay, there we go. I think we've done it. So yeah, that mission was done. But yeah. Oh yeah, here we go. And hatch shiny pet. So yeah, I'd recommend that you try and go for the hatch 50 shiny mission or the mythic pet mission or the legendary pet missions, because usually they're the sort of easiest to do. And they give like the highest amount of stars. That's kind of my recommendation, to be honest. If you are going to go through the, or for the top 500 on this competitive leaderboard. Which if you are, do let me know. And I wish you the best of luck. Because I know it is quite a challenging thing to do. Because obviously a lot of people are going to go for the leaderboard. I must admit though, the rewards, like this, the mythic, the sun, or the sun mythic, I should say, in that order. Is a limited. Look at that, dude. It looks absolutely awesome. And also you get 35 infinity elixirs. This is for top 50 though. This is really hard to do. Top 500, they just get the regular moon and 12 infinity elixirs and 5 power orbs. So yeah, definitely good luck to you if you are going to try and get on that leaderboard. Also, obviously, make sure you claim all your playtime rewards. I mean, I'm sure everyone knows this at this point, you know. Claim all your dailies and quests and do all that stuff. Make sure that you're claiming your season's rewards as well. Try and get the secret luminosity, which I'm still trying to get, but unfortunately my luck hasn't been that great. Now, I think I might have mentioned everything. I'm not quite sure. I feel like I've mentioned a lot in this video. If I have missed anything, please do comment the extra stuff that I might have missed in the comments. Because obviously I do make these videos to try and help everybody out, you know. Just try and give as much information as possible. And yeah, hopefully you have enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. If you have made it this far, comment like nice merch or something. Just say nice merch so I know you've made it to the end, all right? But don't say, you know, it's like the secret message or anything. I only want people saying that who've actually made it to the end. Because I've got a feeling some people are saying the secret message at the end of the video and they're not even making it to the end of the video. Because I think they're just copying other people's comments. So try and subtly say it in like a sentence somehow. I don't know, you know, don't make it obvious. But anyway, yeah, appreciate you. Hopefully you have a really good day and bye-bye.